All right, let me show you what we're doing on this graphing lines and catching zombies thing. So there are 12 different equations for lines down below here, and you're going to have to graph those lines, right? I'm going to go ahead and do number 10 and 12 for you. It says graph them by either converting them to slope-intercept form or by plotting the x and y intercepts. Now, 1 through 8, regardless of what method you use for graphing, but 1 through 8, I am wanting you to convert those to slope-intercept form. So I'm going to show you that now, at least with number 10 as an example. Okay. So on number 10, you've got x minus 2y equals 2. So to convert it to slope-intercept form, you want to get the y by itself. So you're going to subtract x to move that over. That's going to leave you with negative 2y equals negative x plus 2. Okay. Then you're going to divide by negative 2 here to cancel out that negative 2. And you got to divide both of these by negative 2 as well. So this is going to leave us with y equals, which is what we want. Now I've got two negatives here, a negative over a negative, so it's going to be positive. And x over 2 is the same as 1/2 as a fraction. You always want that slope to be a fraction. Right? And then 2 divided by negative 2 is negative 1. So now that it's in slope-intercept form, I can graph it the old way. So start off at negative 1 as your y-intercept. Here we go. And what we're going to do, all right, our slope is 1/2, so go up 1 and then over 2. So from that y-intercept, we'll go 1 unit up and 2 to the right. So that'll put us right there. And if we do it again, up 1 over 2, that'll put us there. Up 1 over 2. All right, we could continue doing that for as long as it takes, but there's never going to be a zombie that we're going to run into in this direction. So I'm going to have to do it the other way. All right, I'm going to have to go down 1 and left 2. Down 1, left 2. If you had a ruler or something, you could do a little straight edge. It's way easier that way. Okay, down 1, left 2, down 1, left 2. And eventually, if you connect these dots, it's going to hit the guy with the mop. There we go. Okay, so number 10 corresponds to the guy with the mop, right? So what I'm going to do is go to the guy on the mop and put a big old 10 there, and that's my answer. All right, I said I was going to do number 12 as well. So 12 is, it wouldn't be that bad to convert it to slope-intercept form, but I'm going to do this one by plotting the x and y intercepts instead. Okay. If I can get all this to erase eventually, I'll do that. Sure is taking its sweet time. Okay, there we go. All right, so I've got 3x plus 7y equals negative 42. All right, to find my x-intercept, I'm going to plug in 0 for y. So that leaves me with 3x equals negative 42. And you would divide by 3. That's what you would do here. And you're going to get x equals negative 14. All right, for the y-intercept, you would plug in 0 for x, and you'd be left with 7y equals negative 42. And then divide by 7, you're going to get y equals negative 6. All right, so I'm going to graph it using these intercepts this time. Y equals negative 6 is my y-intercept. So I'll plot that point. and x equals -14 is my x-intercept. So I'm going to go over to -14 on the x-axis and plot that point. And then if you can visualize it, all right, we're going to connect these dots and then draw the line continually. Okay. Up and to the left, it's really hard to tell here, but it should miss this lady in the upper left-hand corner. But if you continue down and to the right, it will hit that girl at the bottom right corner. All right. So for her picture, we're going to match that up to number 12. All right, I'm just going to keep doing that for the rest of these. All right, so it's up to you which method you want to use for graphing, but 1 through 8, I'm wanting you to convert those to slope-intercept form.